Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is vinyl update number 2. I'll probably eventually stop counting them, because that's mainly what I'll be doing, is just vinyl updates. So there's no reason to number every one of them. But, yeah, this is number 2. 5 more records I want to show you that I picked up in the course of the time that I was filming my vinyl collection videos. And we got only black metal this time, which I'm very excited about, because black metal is mainly what I listen to and mainly what I buy as of late. So yeah, let's get started. The first one I'm actually very, very excited about. It was one that I was wanting for quite a while before I actually picked it up, so it was nice when I finally actually got it. And I've been listening to this thing like crazy. Yeah, one of the best US black metal bands. This is Leviathan, Hellhammer at the Cross. And I love the cover. It's very simple and plain, but it's still very, very nice looking. That's the back. If you're not too familiar with what Hellhammer at the Cross is, it's essentially it is a compilation, but it's not like a compilation like, you know, here's a couple songs from our full-length albums. This is a compilation of demos that were, you know, recorded on cassettes that were damaged, and, you know, that's what this is. It's on the back here. It says, "These are selections remembered from the damaged cassettes recorded from 2000 to 2002. This is not a release of retrogression, but of chronology. In the year of Scars, rest 2005." So, or W 2005, but W is obviously for rest. But yeah, this is absolutely incredible stuff. This was released in 2005, and it's absolutely amazing. Some of the songs on here, I mean, some of them are really good, like Lycanthropus Rex. I'm sorry about that. Is probably my favorite on here, along with Lyre of Nazareth and Nothing Changes, which is Nothing Changes is actually a Death in June cover. Very last one here. And if you're not familiar with Death in June, it's very, very strange that this band, Leviathan, covered one of their songs, because Death in June is like not a metal band. But I'll show you the gatefold here. That's what's on the inside. It looks very, very nice. Yeah, and since this is from you know, since all this is recorded from damaged cassettes, it's weird because, like, the production quality is all over the place on this thing. Like, one song, the production quality will be a lot better than on the song that comes before it or after it. It's all over the place. But I don't know, I think it kind of adds to the charm. This is a double LP on white vinyl, which I think looks very, very nice. It's got something on it. Yeah. I'm pretty sure all the picture labels on the are the same on the other one, but it looks very, very nice. But yeah, this isn't actually an album. I don't actually own. Well, I don't actually own any Leviathan albums on vinyl. I have one coming. I have the True Traitor, True Whore album coming. Whenever that'll be here. But yeah, Leviathan, Hellhammer at the Cross, absolutely amazing stuff. Also, this band has an absolutely beautiful logo, too. I like that. I like the moon a lot, too. Very, very nice. I've been listening to these guys like crazy lately. I'm still looking to get Tentacles of Horror and a 10th Sublevel of Suicide, but their stuff really isn't that easy to find. Next up is a 2014 album. Yeah, this album is amazing. It'll definitely be on my top at the end of the year. I don't know where. I don't remember. It's written on my notebook, which is right there. But, yeah. This is 1349 with Massive Cauldron of Chaos. I gotta be honest, this cover is fucking hideous. I don't like the design. I hate this big MCOC thing right here. It's not, I don't like this cover. But this album is so goddamn good. Yeah. I'm in love with this album. I've listened to it so many times. Yeah, it's absolutely incredible. Raven's vocals are pretty much, you know, it's business as usual with vocals, with his vocals. They're absolutely scary sounding. And then, of course, Frost on drums, and he's one of the craziest drummers ever. But this comes on a really cool looking tri-colored vinyl here. Black, white, and red. And I think this is limited to 150 copies, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure, because on this, the sticker that I got, that Season of Mist, luckily they put it on the jewel cases of CDs, but not on the actual cover of the vinyl, because I wouldn't buy things from him if that was the case. But this says 3-colored, black, white, and transparent. Limited to 150 copies. Obviously, this is black, white, and red, but this was either limited to 150 or 300. I wouldn't know, because they I'm trying to put. I'm sorry. They gave me the wrong sticker. So, oh well. But yeah, definitely some really, really good songs on this thing. This oh fuck. Sorry, I just got a little bit confused. I just realized this doesn't have the Heretic cover on it that the CD version does have, which I like that song an awful lot. I like the original song, but I like the cover a lot too. But yeah, Golem is a really cool track. It's really short. That's definitely, I think that's easily the shortest song on the album. Slaves is probably my favorite. I know that's kind of lame because that's the single they released from it, but that's just the song I enjoy the most. This also does come with a poster. If I can get it out. And of course the poster has this hideous album cover on it, but this is in black. Still looks, I mean, it looks, I don't know, I guess the black looks better. I don't mind the white, but I just don't like this album cover as a whole. But yeah, this is really, really awesome. I love this album. Definitely check this out if you haven't. I don't know that this is better than Hellfire is my favorite 1349 album, but this comes close. It's really, really good. So that's 1349. Alright, the next one is something that we've all heard, or at least seen. This is... There's so much to say about this. I mean... Yeah. This is Mayhem, Dawn of the Black Hearts, one of the ridiculously many pressings of this bootleg here. Yeah, I love this picture on the back. It looks so fucking evil. But this right here, I love. I've read it so many times. I mean, it's a quote from Euronymous in 1991, and I just like the beginning. It says, "We have no vocalist anymore. Dead killed himself 2 weeks ago. It was really brutal. First he cut open all the arteries in his wrists, and then he had blown off his brains with a shotgun." And then it pretty much just goes into more detail about it, which is, you know, I'm not going to read the whole thing. But, yeah, this is the one that's got the purple logo. I think the original was released, limited to 300 copies, if I'm not mistaken. And it was like a gold foil. That thing obviously goes for ridiculous amounts of money now. And this is weird because it kind of is like a semi-official release, but it is still considered a bootleg. Yeah, this was it's a live recording of a show that was played in Norway in 1990. This wasn't released until 1995, but what's crazy about this is it's actually like a purple color. Hold on. Yeah, it's like a light purple color. You know, the reason that this is this show was so, you know, well remembered is the fact that this is one of the only shows to ever actually feature Euronymous and Dead playing together during the set, and just knowing that is just, you know, it adds to this whole, you know, adds to the feeling of this whole record. And obviously, probably the most controversial album cover of all time. And even though this is a bootleg, this is considered one of their, you know, one of their main albums, I guess. And I don't know, it's cool. Just everything that surrounds this is really, really cool. It fascinates the hell out of me. So, yeah, absolutely love this. This recording is amazing. And like I said, just, you know, listening to it and hearing Dead's vocals, and then also seeing him right here, it's just, I don't know, it's just something about it is absolutely, it's just creepy and it's awesome, and I fucking love it. That's Mayhem with Dawn of the Black Hearts. Yeah, I guess I could go into the story about, you know, how he found him and what happened after that, but you all know the story. I'm not going to go into that. But it's very cool. Look it up if you don't know it, because it's super fascinating. Alright, I got two more. Both very, very well known. They're both very, very early black metal releases. The first of which is, and I'm from the very first black metal band, as I've talked about before. This is Bathory with Under the Sign of the Black Mark. Widely considered Bathory's best album. I don't know that I agree with that. I like, it's either this or The Return. Or it's, I don't know, I guess I could say it's a tie between the first three. I listen to them all probably the same amount of times, you know, as one just as often as the other. But yeah, everyone knows Bathory. This is absolutely iconic stuff. Very, very influential black metal. And this is their third album, released in 1987. Yeah, I think it was 1987. But absolutely awesome cover. I love this. I think it's so cool. Yeah, this guy up here has got the goat head from pretty much the back of this album and the cover of their debut. Yeah. This is obviously one of those records that the original goes for ridiculous amounts of money. I think this was originally released on... I don't know. I think it was Under One Flag had an original pressing of this. They did an original pressing of this. Maybe Black Mark, New Renaissance had a early pressing of this. Yeah, I don't know. This is the lyric sheet. It's a single-sided. There's nothing on the back. With a picture of Elizabeth Bathory right there, and all the lyrics. You guys should all know this record. Woman of Dark Desires is my favorite song on this record, and one of my favorite Bathory songs altogether. Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. We all know this album. Bathory, Under the Sign of the Black Mark. I'm sorry. Yeah, and one more thing I'd like to point out. I like how it says Side Darkness and Side Evil, because Side 1 and Side 2, or Side A and Side B just isn't evil enough, so I like that a lot. Corthon is a genius, and even though he put out some albums that are less than reputable, the early stuff is absolutely amazing. So, the last one I'm going to show is another one of the very, very early black metal bands. I mean, yeah, we'll call it that. This is an EP from Hellhammer. This is Apocalyptic Raids. Originally, this was an EP from 1984, if I'm not mistaken. That's the back. This is the Back on Black reissue. Yeah, only 6 songs in this thing. I think it's like 19 minutes long, but it's very, very, very good stuff. I love the album cover. Yeah. And obviously Hellhammer is, you know, founded by Mr. Tom G. Warrior, who is, I mean, he's done so much. You know, only, I think it was something like 3 months after this was recorded. Actually, let me show you the gatefold. I think it was like 3 months after this was recorded, this band broke up and later regrouped as Celtic Frost. which, I mean, we all know Celtic Frost too. I mean, pretty much anything that Tom Warrior does is pretty iconic, really. I mean, you know, first this, and then Celtic Frost, and now Triptychon, and all three of these bands get insane amounts of love. So this is pressed on white vinyl. Yes, this sounds pretty good. You know, Back on Black has some really shitty sounding recordings, but this is pretty good. I don't listen to it too often because it is so short. I prefer to like put something on and let it play for a while before I have to actually get up and change it. But you know, every now and then this is definitely worth a spin because I absolutely love this. And I would like to get the Demon Entrails compilation. I just have to spend the money. Which, I mean, I don't mind spending money on good shit, but when I spend money on good shit all the time, it's hard to have money. But anyways, guys, that's all I'm going to show for this video. I'm not gonna, you'll see this a couple days after I'm uploading it because I'm leaving tomorrow to go on a cruise, which I'm very excited for, and I will be back, and then the day I'll get back, I will upload this video. So if the ship has sank, then you will not see this video, but if it did, then just know that I appreciate you guys watching my videos. So, yeah, that's all I'm going to show. I'll be back soon, and until next time, guys, stay tuned and take care.